Hey, Anthem. Buddy here with Gary. We are going to be covering the daily study guide of family matters. We're probably going to make some Urkel jokes.
Absolutely.
And today's passage is obviously from 1 Samuel 22, which we have covered, and just a little bit more in-depth kind of conversationally discussing how it stood out to us, how it applies to our lives. And Gary here is the quintessential family man and is going to share a bit of how this is applied to him this week.
Absolutely. So reading through this passage, reflecting on it, and seeing how David's family were the ones that came to his side when he was isolated and alone in that cave. His family came to support him. And it really hit home to me with our family's makeup, because if you don't know, Ashley and I are foster parents. So our job is to come alongside families and help support them in their hard times. So I think of David in his situation. If his family didn't come alongside him, would he have stayed in that cave and not have pursued the plan that God wanted for him? So it makes me think of our situation. If we weren't there to support these kiddos and their families, what would happen to them in their lives? So, it just really hits home. Being able to see with us the reunification and the healing process in these families that we come alongside through foster care and their journey.
Yeah. Last night, kind of for bedtime, the process is strung out with kids. Absolutely. Man, they can make bedtime last forever. And we were getting ready for bed, and my youngest did a childish thing, as children do, surprisingly.
Do they really?
Yeah, I totally snapped at him. It was terrible. I just immediately felt terrible and had to apologize to him and ask for his forgiveness. And it was just a neat time to recognize with this forced environment of families and of home being basically all we have at the moment, just how important it is to have healthy, intact, ongoing, vibrant relationships with our spouse, with our children especially, and how inescapable it is and how fertile that ground really is to build healthy relationships. And also, as I recognized momentarily last night, how hard it will be to continue living with dysfunction, with unresolved conflict. And I think that will be a long-term gift of this time of being sequestered in our homes, is re-engaging with the family in real relationship, not just being a team who works together and manages a household, but actually reinvesting relationally and spending quality time has been something, apart from my mistake last night, that I've actually really enjoyed, is connecting with my kids.
Absolutely. It's been great being at home, having that quality family time with the kids when we have it. We're still really busy in our household with Ashley in nursing and me here. So we haven't been able to have that great quality time all of you are having, being sheltered in place at home. But it's something we long for, and we really appreciated that this weekend and found the time. And it was just really neat to experience being able to see our little kiddos, our foster kiddos, being able to have their e-visits with their parents and being able to see the interactions and see that healing process take place. I'm just preparing myself for what this is going to look like with foster care. What's going to happen if people do start getting sick and can't take care of their kids, what the need is going to be for foster parents, and what the role of the church is in that role. So that's something we could be praying for church. Like, how can the church rally around families that are going to be suffering hardships through this time, that are going to need extra support?
Absolutely. Yeah. In my mind, it's kind of sequential. Like, by God's grace, He's given us this opportunity to make sure that our families are intact, healthy, relationally flourishing. And then it does feel like, man, this wave of need and of heartache is coming. And with healthy families, God is positioning us in really neat ways to be able to meet the needs of our community.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to that.
Definitely looking forward to that.
We will continue praying with you and for you, Anthem. We hope you and your family are doing well. We encourage you to seek peace, to seek reconciliation, restoration if need be, and we will see you later. Bye.
Did I do that?
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition